Iowa Level 3 Power English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kristen Joe.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new month and a brand new season here at EBS
Yes.
Radio.
It is getting a little warmer. We're getting into that fun part of Korean weather.
Yes.
Where you don't know what to wear. Is it cold? Is it hot?
So this is the season for layers.
Yeah. You gotta take it off and put it back on.
That's it. So we are on a great start, and of course on Monday, there may be some new listeners, Cameron, and we'd like to let you know that every day there is a certain topic that we talk about, and a theme.
Yes.
And the dialogues, it's a continuation. It's kind of like a mini drama.
Yes.
Each day. And today we're talking about cooking.
Yeah, Mondays.
We're talking about food.
Yeah. Every Monday will be about food or cooking.
Right.
Something about, hopefully something delicious.
Okay, well, it is true that not only in Korea, but in America as well, inflation with food prices, groceries are really expensive.
Yes.
I mean, I can tell. I don't pay that much attention, but I can really, I'm like, what? That wasn't the price before.
Yeah, it's happened so fast.
It's so fast. And so I think that a lot of moms and, people who cook are really thinking about groceries.
Yes.
Yeah, we're tight. It's tight. So that's why I've decided on this topic, cooking on a budget.
Okay.
So if you do something on a budget, what are you doing?
You're trying to do it economically.
Yeah.
You're trying to do it cheaply.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And another great expression from the subtitle is, I'm trying to stretch my money. And aren't we all trying to stretch our money? And what does that mean?
This means to use your money effectively and efficiently.
Yeah.
You don't want to waste money. You want to try and find deals so you can buy more things with less money.
That's right. Here's another expression, to live within one's means. Another great expression.
It is. This word means, M-E-A-N-S, it's kind of got an older meaning here, and it means what you are able to do. So it's basically saying how much money you make.
That's right. So live within your budget.
Yeah, live within the amount of money you make.
That's it.
Don't go into debt.
Yes.
Don't use credit cards.
That's right. And lastly, pinch pennies.
This means to really, really be careful with your spending.
Yeah. So most of these expressions have to do with trying to be more financially
responsible.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue.
Laura, I'm really stressed. Food prices keep going up and I'm trying to stretch my money, but it's not working.
When I was struggling, I had to learn how to live within my means. It wasn't easy at first.
I feel like all I do is pinch pennies, and I still end up eating instant noodles.
That's why you need a better plan. Eating cheap doesn't have to mean eating badly.
So there's hope?
Definitely. I can show you some tricks that help me survive and still eat well.
You can find our power dialogue on page 8. Cooking on a budget. I'm trying to stretch my money. Let's begin. Mason says, Laura, I'm really stressed. Food prices keep going up and I'm trying to stretch my money, but it's not working. Okay, so Mason is, it's a lot of people. Food prices are going up, spending a lot of money on food, and he's trying to stretch his money.
Yes.
So why is he stretching his money? Can it be stretched?
No, it's paper.
Yeah.
Paper doesn't stretch.
No.
Or it's, metal. Or now, I guess all of our money is just a number.
Yeah.
On our internet banking
Yeah,
app.
because we use our cards.
Right.
Yeah.
But this means you are trying to use your money as effectively as possible. Buy more things for less money.
Right. So if you have manon, for example, you try to make the most of that manon as much as possible.
Yeah, you're not buying expensive, if we're talking about food, expensive food items.
Yeah.
You're trying to buy the cheapest.
Right.
You're not buying Hanu. Hanu is delicious,
I know, but it's expensive.
but it is kind of pricey, yeah?
That's right.
You're probably going to get the beef from another
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're not even going to get meat, you're going to get tofu.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
tofu will go a lot further.
Or cheaper meat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. That is stretching your money. And Laura says, when I was struggling, I had to learn how to live within my means. It wasn't easy at first. So Laura had the same experience. She was struggling at one time. And this is a really great word that native speakers use all the time.
Yes.
So you could be struggling in many ways. It could be financially, emotionally. Tell us, what is struggling?
Right. Struggling means to have a difficult time. And there is a very literal physical meaning. So if you are someone who lifts weights in the gym, you're doing the bench press,
Oh, yeah.
and you do 5, 6, 7. It's really hard to get that last rep in. That means you're struggling. It's that feeling of shaking and barely able to do it. You're not failing, but it's a really difficult time.
That's right.
In the same way, if you're struggling financially, you aren't completely bankrupt, but man, is it hard to buy all the things you need.
That's right. You're not bankrupt, but you almost feel like you're living in poverty.
Like one small problem and it could all fall.
That's right.
Emotionally, you can be struggling. Some disaster happens in your family, a natural disaster happens in a country, or maybe war breaks out somewhere that affects you directly, and you just feel emotionally so weak, you could cry or scream or go crazy at any moment.
Yeah.
That would be emotionally struggling.
Right. So when a family member, someone close to us dies, passes away, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of struggling for a while.
Yes.
Okay. So Laura learned how to live within her means. So how was she living when she was struggling?
So when she's living within her means, if she got $100, she's only going to spend $100. She's not going to spend $101. Use her credit card. Take out a loan. If she doesn't have the money, she's not going to try and buy something.
That's right.
Right.
I tell you, when I was younger, Cameron, when I was in elementary school, and my mom had a budget.
Yes.
So she had a budget for groceries at the Korean market.
Oh.
And a budget for the American supermarket.
A separate one?
Yeah. And the American was, bread, cereal, that kind of thing. And she had to live within her means, and this is how she did it. And I think that's why I never had much ice cream.
Yeah.
Or cookies.
It's a lost art, I feel.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I don't feel like everyone has to buy all the new stuff all the time.
Yeah, and try all the new stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Okay. Very good. What does Mason say?
I feel like all I do is pinch pennies, and I still end up eating instant noodles.
Okay. So Mason is indeed pinching pennies. And pennies, of course, is like our shibon.
Yes.
Or actually it's more, because the dollar's high.
Yeah, but it's like 1 cent, right?
1 cent,
yeah.
yes.
So a penny is the smallest coin in the U.S., and if you're pinching it, you're trying to get as much out of it. You're trying to squeeze it to get more value out of that penny.
Right.
It's a visual way of saying, I'm trying to be as cheap as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything that I can reduce costs,
I'm trying. Yeah.
I'm not getting the nice ramyun that I like. I'm only getting the cheap ramyun.
Yes.
I'm not getting the good toilet paper. I'm getting
the generic
the
brand.
cheap toilet paper that
Uh-huh.
hurts to use.
Uh-huh.
You know, all these things, you're just downgrading. You're getting the cheapest thing you can.
That's right. So if you pinch pennies, you're trying to save money as much as possible. And Laura says, that's why you need a better plan. Eating cheap doesn't have to mean eating badly. Oh, interesting. That's why you is our power pattern today.
Yes, that's why you.
Uh-huh.
So you're pointing out the reasoning that someone else has said. That's why you. Maybe they're complaining about something.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I've gained some weight. That's why you need to go to the gym.
Right. So it's this pattern is based on what you just heard. And you're saying, you see,
Yeah.
that's the reason.
Yes. That is exactly why.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you're pointing out a reason for your opinion based off what someone else just said.
Yeah. And Laura says, well, you know, eating cheap doesn't have to mean eating badly, right? So she's saying you could still eat well. And Mason says, so there's hope? And Laura?
Definitely. I can show you some tricks that helped me survive and still eat well.
Okay, so just because you're pinching pennies with groceries doesn't mean you have to eat badly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and listen to that dialogue one more time.
Laura, I'm really stressed. Food prices keep going up, and I'm trying to stretch my money, but it's not working.
When I was struggling, I had to learn how to live within my means. It wasn't easy at first.
I feel like all I do is pinch pennies, and I still end up eating instant noodles.
That's why you need a better plan. Eating cheap doesn't have to mean eating badly.
So there's hope?
Definitely. I can show you some tricks that help me survive and still eat well.
Okay, it's time for Power Note. We're on pages 10 and 11. The first expression is stretch one's money. And this basically means that you make your money last longer or buy more things.
Yes.
Okay. I only have $50 for groceries this week.
Then you'll need to stretch your money to make it last.
$50?
That's not a lot.
That is so small.
What are you You're buying rice? You're buying beans?
Yeah. And maybe protein, pork, I don't know.
I don't know, even pork would be.
And this is why we have kimchi.
Mm.
You make that kimchi, and you can. I'm telling you, when it comes to Korean food, if you have your basics like your doenjang and your kimchi and all of that stuff, you can make a lot of things.
Yeah. But
Very
even the
cheap.
kimchi is expensive now.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I know.
Ugh.
I agree. All right. She learned to stretch her money after losing her job. Yeah. Usually we try to stretch our money when we don't have money.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's usually the case.
And this used to be something you had to do. Like, I think back to my grandparents' generation. They didn't have credit cards.
No.
It's like if you ran out of money, no money.
No cash, then no food.
No food, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So definitely stretching your money is a skill I think many people still have, but it was such a necessity in the past, right?
Yeah, I agree. All right, to live within one's means to spend only as much money as you can afford. So if you make, $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month, well, you're going to live according to that amount.
Yeah, and that's not a lot of money.
That's not a lot
by
of money.
American
Oh
standards.
no, not at all. So I want new clothes, but I'm broke.
You just have to live within your means for now.
Yeah. So that means that you are not going to buy new clothes. Okay. Living within your means keeps you out of debt.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people, they get their first credit card. They buy lots of stuff.
I tell you, that credit card,
That
credit card is just the debt. It's like free money. It's like free money, and then later you're like, oh no, I have to make the payments.
Right, it is so true.
It is true. You got to be very careful to live within your means. And I do feel that the elderly, our parents, grandparents, they really stretched their money and lived within their means, and they raised their children to, and gave them education based on that.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
amazing.
the art of a kagebo, like a family budget.
Yeah.
I've never, they used to have the little book and you write
Right,
every single
thing.
every
Yeah.
single thing that you bought.
Yeah, I know.
It's a lost art.
Right, it is a lost art. I've tried it, and it's stressful.
Yeah.
So I stopped.
It's like, oh, I bought some gum. Let me write down my gum purchase.
Right, it was just too much.
Woo.
Okay, all right. Last expression is to pinch pennies. To spend as little money as you can. To be very careful with your money. But I do feel sometimes, Cameron, when people use, he's pinching his pennies, or he always pinches pennies, sometimes has a kind of negative
Yeah, I think
connotation.
Especially when you describe a person and their personality.
As a penny pincher?
He's a penny pincher.
Yeah.
It is negative.
Yeah.
But sometimes in life we do have to pinch pennies to live within our means.
That's right. Okay, why are you eating plain rice again?
Just pinching pennies until my next paycheck.
All right, he pinched pennies and still managed to travel several times a year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Some people are avid travelers, and so they don't spend money on themselves, but they have a travel budget, and they pinch pennies elsewhere.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If your priorities are in order, you know what you want and you know what you don't want. I think that's great. Like things you don't care about,
right?
Not spending a lot on,
right?
Like if you like to travel and you don't really care what your house is like,
yeah.
Why would you spend so much money on a house?
Right, I agree.
That you want to get out of anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think your priorities are very important. Okay. All right, that's why you is basically what you say when you hear something and you're saying, you see, that's the reason. Okay. That's why you are always late for work.
Oh, yeah.
Because you wake up late.
Yeah. I forget to put my alarm on.
Yeah.
That's why you can't lose weight.
Yeah, because you're eating all the
ice cream at midnight.
Cookies.
Let me tell you.
Oh my gosh. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and we really like this word struggling, and I do feel sadly that with the economic situation all around, people are struggling.
Yeah, financially, emotionally.
Oh, emotion. Our teens, our children are struggling. Yeah. All right. So hopefully, we'll be able to better handle these things. And do check out that definition on page 12. And what else should we do?
Please go to Olyohakdang, where you can stretch your money, even if you are pinching pennies.
Oh.
For a small monthly fee, you get access to so much great English language learning content.
Perfect usage. Thank you, Cameron. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.